Now let's discuss question number 45. It states that in village Madhubani, 8 women and 12 girls can paint a large mural in 10 hours. 6 women and 8 girls can paint it in 14 hours. The number of hours taken by 7 women and 14 girls to paint the mural is out of these 4 options, where you have to obtain the correct answer. Here we are talking about mural painting, which is painted by 8 women and 12 girls in 10 hours. So let's consider that one woman is taken W hours to complete that whole thing, and one girl is taking G hours to complete the whole thing. So here on basis of this we can generate the linear equation. So I am considering the time taken by one woman to be W and time taken by one girl to be G. So 8 women are completing the work in W hours plus I will be generating the equation 12 into 1 upon G. This is equal to 1 upon 10. So this is the work done in 1 hour. So on basis of this we can say this is equation number 1. You can also further simplify this. As per the second condition I get 6 upon W plus 8 upon G is equal to 1 upon 14. This is the work done as per the second condition in 1 hour. So let's take it as equation number 2. So here on basis of this we have generated 2 equations. In this case you can consider 1 upon W to be X and 1 upon G to be Y. That will help you out to generate the linear equations as 8x plus 12y equal to 1 upon 10, 6x plus 8y equal to 1 upon 14. And further you can solve these equations and get the value of W and G. I could write here on solving this equation number 1 and equation number 2 we get that W is equal to 140 hours while G is equal to 280 hours. So we have obtained the number of hours taken by one woman to complete that whole mural and number of hours which will be taken by one girl to complete the whole mural. When you get back to the question, here it is asking to you the number of hours taken by 7 women and 14 girls to paint the mural out of these 4 options. So let's take up the condition that let 7 women and 14 girls take T hours for work, that is for completing the mural. Now on basis of this, in 1 hour how much work will be completed? That will be 7 upon 140 plus 14 upon 280. This will be equal to 1 upon T. Now let's simplify this. On simplification you will get this as 1 upon 20 plus 1 upon 20 equal to 1 upon T. When you simplify this, you will be obtaining through this the value of T equal to 10. That means total 10 hours will be taken by 7 women and 14 girls to complete that mural. So out of these 4 options, we can definitely state that the correct answer will be option number 1, that is 10. Let's mark here the answer as option 1. I hope it is clear to you. Let's take up our next question. Now let's discuss question number 46. It states to you that if x is equal to 3 plus root 5 whole by 2 and y is equal to x cube, then y satisfies which of these quadratic equation? So let's try to figure out the answer for this. Here in this question, as it is being stated that x is equal to 3 plus root 5 whole upon 2, using this let's obtain the value of y. Here y will be equal to x cube, that is cube of 3 plus root 5 upon 2. Find the cube of this using the algebraic identity, and when you solve this you will get here the value of y is equal to 9 plus 4 root 5. So here when we talk about a quadratic equation, y satisfies this quadratic equation, that means y is root of the quadratic equation, and we know that if the quadratic equation has an irrational root, then other root will be also irrational. So if one root will be 9 plus 4 root 5, other root will be 9 minus 4 root 5. So I could write here the roots of required quadratic equation, the roots of required quadratic equation are 9 plus 4 root 5 and 9 minus 4 root 5. If these are the roots, using these we can obtain the sum and product of the roots, which will easily help you out to get the equation, that is the quadratic equation. So, sum of roots will be 9 plus 4 root 5 plus 9 minus 4 root 5, that is 18. Coming to the product of the roots will be 9 plus 4 root 5 into 9 minus 4 root 5. Using the algebraic identity, that is a square minus b square, we get here 81 minus 80 equal to 1 as product of the roots. So, I could definitely write here the required quadratic equation. The required quadratic equation is y square minus sy plus p, where s is the sum of roots, that is 18, and p is product of roots, that is 1. So, this will be equal to y square minus 18y plus 1 equal to 0. Here we get the required answer for this question. So, now you can clearly obtain your answer from the 4 options. From these 4 options, you can clearly identify that y square minus 18y plus 1 equal to 0 is present in the first option. So, the required answer for this question will be option number 1. I hope it is clear. Let's take up now next question. Now, let's take up question number 47. It states that if tan square theta is equal to 1 minus e square, then the value of sec theta plus tan cube theta into cosec theta is equal to out of these 4 options. So, here we are provided with this condition that in this case tan square theta is equal to 1 minus e square. So, if tan square theta is 1 minus e square, using that you can definitely obtain here the value of sec theta. This is given by square root of tan square theta plus 1, and tan square theta is 1 minus e square. So, it will be 1 minus e square plus 1. 1 plus 1, that is 2 minus e square, and square root of that means 2 minus e square raised to the power 1 upon 2. So, this is the value of sec theta according to the given value of tan square theta. Now, in this question, as you need to obtain, here we want sec theta plus tan cube theta into cosec theta. As you know, cosec theta is reciprocal of sin theta and sec theta is reciprocal of cos theta, and here tan theta could also be expressed as sin upon cos. Taking that into consideration, I can write this as 1 upon cos theta plus I keep here tan square theta into tan theta, where I convert the other tan theta as sin theta upon cos theta. Moreover, cosec theta is 1 upon sin theta. If you observe this, here sin theta gets cancelled. Moreover, both have common denominator as cos theta. Let's take that as common. So, if you take that as common, then in this case you obtain 1 plus tan square theta upon cos theta, and 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta, and 1 upon cos theta is also sec theta. So, we obtain here sec cube theta. We already know the value of sec theta is 2 minus e square raised to the power 1 by 2. Substituting that value here, you get this expression as 2 minus e square raised to the power 3 upon 2, because this is cube of sec theta. So, here we get the required answer for this question as 2 minus e square raised to the power 3 by 2. So, out of the 4 options given to you in the question, you can clearly identify that option number 3 is the correct answer, because it states the value of this expression is equal to 2 minus e square raised to the power 3 by 2. I can clearly mark the answer for this question as option 3. I hope it is clear to you. Let's take up our next question.